all the ideas from Richard Branson's book. Screw it. Let's do it. Imagine a person who dropped out of school at 16, started a business from scratch, and turned it into the Virgin Empire, spanning airlines, music, and even space travel. That's Richard Branson, and his book, Screw It, Let's Do It, isn't just a memoir. It's a real shot of motivation for anyone who wants to live life vibrantly and achieve their goals. There are no boring business lectures or complicated diagrams here. It's a collection of life lessons from someone who took risks, fell down, and got back up again. The book teaches you how to stop being afraid, start taking action, and enjoy life. An interesting fact about the book: Branson wrote this book based on his notes and experiences, with its first version coming out in 2006. He later updated it because, as he puts it, life is about movement, and I can't stop. Another detail, he almost died testing a hot air balloon for a round-the-world flight, and that's just one of the stories that inspired the book. The book is worth reading to get inspired and understand that success isn't just about money, but also about freedom, courage, and the ability to enjoy every day. And also to pick up a couple of simple but powerful ideas you can apply right now. Chapter 1, Screw It, Just Do It. This chapter is a call to action, urging you not to wait for perfect conditions, but to start right now, even if resources are scarce or you lack experience. It emphasizes that it's better to try and fail than to sit and dream. Act despite fear or uncertainty. Moving forward begins with the first step, even if it's small or hesitant, and fear is just a signal that you're on the right track. The main thing is not to let it stop you. Use what's at hand. You don't need to wait for big money or connections. You can start with what's available, and opportunities build up gradually. Resourcefulness is more important than resources. Imagine you want to open a coffee shop, but don't have startup capital. Instead of waiting for an investor, you start selling coffee from a cart on the street using an old coffee maker and cups from home. Gradually, with your first earnings, you buy better equipment. This chapter energizes you and teaches that action is the best way to conquer doubt. Success comes to those who don't wait, but do. Chapter 2, Have Fun. Here, the emphasis is on life and work bringing joy, otherwise they lose meaning. It explains how even difficult tasks can be turned into a game to maintain drive. Find pleasure in the process. In any endeavor, there's something that sparks you creativity, communication, or the result, and this helps prevent burnout. That's how routine becomes an adventure. Add humor and lightness. Even in serious situations, a joke or an unconventional approach can relieve tension and inspire those around you. Lightness helps in overcoming difficulties. You're working on a boring report. Instead of feeling down, you put on your favorite music, take mini dance breaks every 30 minutes, and promise yourself ice cream when you're done. The work gets done faster, and your mood is upbeat. This chapter reminds you that joy is the fuel for success. You should live so that every day is not just work, but pleasure. Chapter 3, Be Bold. This chapter is about how boldness opens new horizons. Through stories, it shows how taking risks helps you outmaneuver competitors and achieve the impossible. Take risks to stand out. The safe path rarely leads to big wins, but a bold move can change the game in your favor. The key is just understanding what you're willing to lose. Overcome fear through action. Instead of dwelling on failure, do something concrete. Fear subsides when you're already in motion. This is the key to growth. You're afraid to ask for a raise, but you decide to take the risk. You prepare a presentation of your achievements and go to your boss. Even if they say no, you'll gain experience and confidence. This chapter inspires courageous acts and proves that boldness is a muscle you can train. Without risk, there's no breakthrough. Chapter 4, Challenge Yourself. This chapter emphasizes the importance of challenging goals that force you to grow. Through examples, it shows how trials build character and open up new opportunities. Choose goals that are just beyond your reach. Tasks that seem slightly unattainable push you beyond your comfort zone and motivate you. This is the path to development. Learn from difficulties. Every challenge is a lesson that makes you stronger if you don't give up. That's how resilience is built. You've never run more than 3 miles, but you sign up for a half marathon. 13 miles. You train, overcome fatigue, and eventually cross the finish line. Now you know you're capable of more. This chapter teaches you not to shy away from difficulties and to see them as an opportunity. Challenging yourself is the road to real growth. Chapter 5, prove your worth. This chapter states that words mean nothing without actions. Through examples, it explains how real results convince people of your value. Do, don't just promise. One small result is better than 1,000 words. It builds trust and reputation. Actions speak louder. Lead by example. Inspire others with your work, not with directives. Leadership is demonstrated through actions. You want your team to work better. Instead of criticizing, you take on a difficult task yourself, perform it excellently, and show them how it's done. Your colleagues follow suit. This chapter emphasizes the power of actions. Prove yourself through deeds, and the world will notice. Chapter 6, live in the moment. This is a call to appreciate the present without getting stuck in the past or escaping into the future. It shows how mindfulness helps you enjoy life. Stop and feel. Slowing down helps you notice the beauty around you, which provides energy and clarity. Simple moments are important. Don't postpone happiness. Live as if every day is a gift, not preparation for something bigger. That's the secret to contentment. You're driving home tired, but instead of reaching for your phone, you look out the window, listen to the sound of the rain, and have tea when you get home. The tension fades, and the day seems better. This chapter reminds you of the value of the present. Happiness isn't somewhere out there. It's right now. Chapter 7, cherish family and friends. This chapter talks about how loved ones provide support and meaning in life. Through stories, it shows how family and friends help during difficult times. Invest time in relationships, calls, meetings, and care. Strengthen your bond with those around you. They are your rock. Share success with loved ones. Including family and friends in your victories makes them shared and amplifies the joy. That's how happiness multiplies. You earned a bonus, and instead of buying a gadget, you host a dinner with friends or family. Those shared memories last a lifetime. This chapter emphasizes that without loved ones, success is hollow. The value of those who are with you is the foundation of happiness. Chapter 8, respect people. This chapter is about how respecting others builds strong relationships and successful teams. Through examples, it shows that treating everyone equally is the basis of trust. Treat others as equals. Respect for everyone, regardless of status, creates an atmosphere where people are willing to give their best. This strengthens bonds and increases effectiveness. Acknowledge mistakes and learn from others. Nobody's perfect, and being open to others' experiences makes you stronger. That's how mutual support develops. You're a manager, and instead of yelling at an employee for a mistake, you thank them for their effort, and then you both look for a solution. They feel supported and work better. This chapter teaches that respect is the key to cooperation. Without it, there's no team, no success. Chapter 9, do good. This chapter talks about the importance of helping others and contributing to the world. It explains how good deeds return in the form of meaning and support. Help without expecting a reward. Even a small gesture, time, money, or advice changes someone's life and adds value to yours. This creates a chain of good. Use your abilities for change. If you have resources or influence, direct them toward the good of society. That's how your impact on the world is amplified. You see a fundraiser for a shelter and donate a portion of your salary, then volunteer there for a couple of hours. The sense of satisfaction and people's gratitude inspire you. This chapter reminds you that success isn't just about yourself. Doing good makes life fuller. Chapter 10, think about the future. This chapter is about the importance of looking ahead and planning big. It shows that big dreams and caring for tomorrow drive progress. Dream big. Your thoughts about the future should be ambitious to inspire action today. This sets direction. Take steps with consequences in mind. Every decision affects tomorrow, and awareness helps build a sustainable future. That's how you create long-term results. You want to start a business, and instead of quick profits, you plan an eco-friendly project that will grow for 10 years. The first step is to research the market. This chapter teaches you to see beyond today. Grand plans give rise to great achievements. Chapter 11, don't waste time. Seize your chance. This chapter emphasizes speed and the ability to grab opportunities. Through stories, it explains how quick reactions open doors. Act immediately if you see an opportunity. Delay can cost you success, and decisiveness gives you an advantage. Opportunity doesn't wait. Be ready for the unexpected. Flexibility and openness allow you to capitalize on even random situations. This trains your resourcefulness. You're offered a chance to speak at a conference instead of a colleague, even though time is short. You agree, prepare overnight, and gain new contacts. This chapter highlights the value of the moment. Speed and quick thinking are the path to good fortune. Chapter 12, keep it simple. This chapter is about how simplicity accelerates life and work. It shows that unnecessary complexities hinder progress, while clarity leads to the goal. Eliminate everything superfluous. Focus on the core of a task or project, cutting out details that aren't essential. This saves time and effort. Explain ideas clearly. The simpler you convey a thought, the easier it is to accept and implement. Clarity is power. You're writing an email to a client, and instead of long phrases, you simply write, "We'll get this done in a week for 5,000 rubles." The response comes faster. This chapter teaches you not to overcomplicate things. Simplicity means efficiency and speed. Chapter 13, do what you love. This chapter states that passion for what you do is the foundation of success and happiness. Through examples, it shows how love for your work moves mountains. Find what ignites you. Life is too short to do what you don't love, and passion provides the energy for achievements. It's fuel. Combine pleasure with purpose. Even in a difficult endeavor, you can identify what brings joy and make that your foundation. That's how work becomes easier. You don't love your office job, but you adore drawing. You start freelancing as an illustrator and gradually transition to that full-time. This chapter proves that loving what you do is key to success. Passion transforms work into joy. Chapter 14, set goals and achieve them. This chapter is about how clear goals direct your life. It explains how to break dreams into steps and move towards them. Define what you want. Without a specific goal, you're walking blindly, and clarity provides focus and motivation. It's a roadmap. Break the goal into stages. Small steps make even a huge task achievable and bring you closer to the result. That's how progress is maintained. You want to learn a language. You set a goal to be fluent in a year, and today you learn 10 words. A month later, you're already forming sentences. This chapter teaches that goals are guideposts. With a plan and persistence, anything is possible. This is such a wonderful book. I wrote down all the important points from this book, all the techniques and tools, and also made a step-by-step action plan based on the book. You can get all this in my private club, Place of Power. There you will find a ready-made, detailed text analysis with similar lists for hundreds of best-selling self-help books. Also, only there can you get an exclusive analysis of the newest best-selling books that are currently at the top of Amazon sales charts. Join via the link in the description and enjoy.